Well, Oscar Pistorius has arrived at the Khosi Mampuru Correctional Facility where he will begin serving his 5-year sentence. The North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria earlier sentenced Pistorius to 5 years in prison after being found guilty of culpable homicide for killing his girlfriend Riva Steenkamp on Valentine's Day last year. He was also sentenced to 3 years, suspended for 5 years for firing a pistol under a table at Tasha's restaurant in Johannesburg in January last year.
Oscar Pistorius' family says they have accepted the sentence handed down by Judge Thokozile Masipa. Addressing the media on behalf of the family, Pistorius' uncle Arnold Pistorius said they will support him as he starts a new journey.
The court has now handed down judgment and sentence, and we accept the judgment. Oscar will embrace this opportunity to pay back to society.
Outside the court, members of the public had mixed feelings about the sentence.
We are saddened by the sentence, noting that we've been sad anyway with the verdict. Ours today is to calm down, call for the national prosecution for an appeal. The ANC Women's League and the Progressive Women's Movement of South Africa will look forward to be friends of the court.
You know, it's been a very long journey. This whole court case has been very strenuous and very stressful. I really hope that my reaction, you know, I think the reaction of Riva and her parents and her friends, I hope that they feel that justice has been served.
I don't think the sentencing was befitting the crime. I think the conviction and the sentencing should have been higher, to the minimum of murder 1 and minimum of 20 years. He's killed, he's taken somebody's life, shot Riva 4 times through a door. I still fail to see, in the States, it still fails to see where his life was ever in danger, where his life was threatened to that extent that he had to use that deadly force 4 times. I mean, that poor girl, what she went through in that toilet, you know, in that small little cubicle, and Riva was my friend. So, you know, I know you mentioned about my altercation with Oscar. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I was a friend of hers, and the Steenkamps have been so humble and so they've held their heads up so high during this whole process, and I just want to commend them on the way they've handled this thing.
The National Prosecuting Authority says it's yet to decide whether it will lodge an appeal against Oscar Pistorius' sentence. NPA spokesperson Nati Mncube says while they are disappointed at the term, they are pleased he'll be serving time in prison.
We are at this point going to consider whether to appeal the matter or not. It is not a very straightforward matter because there's law that we need to consider. There are cases that we have to study to make sure that when we do eventually take the matter for appeal, that we are able to support our decision. So at this point, the decision whether to appeal or not has not been taken, but we hopefully will be able to do so within 14 days.
However, ANC Women's League said that regardless of the outcome of the sentence, they are dissatisfied with the verdict culpable homicide instead of murder.